Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Welcome to a new day. I hope that you're doing great today. I hope that you had a good night's sleep, that you are waking up feeling strong and healthy, that you've got something fun planned for today. 60 and Me is a community now of about, 115,000 women in Facebook, and we reach about 500,000 women every month on our website. So we are a big group and we're all over the world. And I just want to take a moment every now and again to remind us of this, that, there aren't too many communities of women over 60, over 50 really, and, up to their 80s and beyond that are active online talking to each other about stuff that's really important, to us, to our age. We are in a time of transition, there's so much going on in our world that is on our minds that we just need to stick together. There's a lot of media heat for young people, for great fashion magazines for younger women, and, there's not very much for the older woman. It's getting better. It is getting better. And by the way, this just reminded me of something. It's just a weird question that I wanted to throw out to you. And that is, this Christmas, I bought magazines because I love magazines. There's something in me that just likes to hold a magazine with a cup of coffee. But I could hardly read the print. It was so tiny. So hands up anybody who would really love a magazine, not a book, but a magazine, fashion, beauty, lifestyle, simplicity, whatever, things that you like, but with large print. I mean, honestly, I would buy it in a heartbeat. Anyway, don't know why I got off on that, but it just reminded me, I guess, of the things that we do here at 60 and Me and how much we value you. So thanks for being here. Thanks for telling your friends about us. And I just hope that you have a good experience here. Now, I have got a cup of tea here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's an interesting one. I was given this as a gift for Christmas. It's curcuma latte. So it's turmeric latte. So kind of sun coming in here glowing. But anyway, it's actually like a powder, and you mix it with water, and you make a very sort of yellowy drink. And it's actually very good. And I'm going to have a little sip of it because it's nice. It's really, really good. I've got a little bit of a tickle in my throat. So anyway, that was helpful. And turmeric is very good for your colds, infections, all kinds of things. So anyway, hope that you have a nice cup of tea or coffee and are just into talking about something that resonates with me personally and hopefully with you too. That's this whole concept of Hygge. Now, I'm pronouncing that wrong. I know I am, but I think that's close. Hygge, which is a Danish word that means, well, it means a lot of things. It means cozy, comfortable, warmth, just being at ease, being with friends, being with family. It's like a way of living that is intimate and calming and just perfect. And it's become quite a popular word. There's lots of articles on Hygge, and Tamara Grishyper, one of our bloggers, wrote about it. But she said, look, let's just get away from what all the trend is, the woolly sweaters, the beautiful candles, all the marketing now that's going on around Hygge, and talk about what it is, really what it is. And it's none of those products. It's none of those things. It's a feeling. It's a way of life. It's hopefully what we share when we get together for these mornings with 60 and Me, and it's what you're feeling right now. You're feeling comfortable and safe and cozy and loved, and that this is what we aim for. So, we think kind of hot chocolate with whipped cream and little glowy candles, and that is kind of fun, but that isn't all that Hygge is. Hygge is warmth and comfort. It's nostalgia. It's that feeling that everything is okay with the world. Imagine if you could just take a hug, that from someone that you absolutely adore, your child, your friends, your grandkids. That the essence of that hug is what Hygge is. And sometimes that's all it takes to make a day. It's why I encourage everyone to talk to each other on 60 and Me, because sometimes a kind word is all that it takes to make and change the day. And it's that feeling of, I don't know, just the perfect things all fit together to make life happy and perfect. It's a moment of renewal, a self-renewal and transformation. It's a time when you feel peaceful and calm, and It's not just for cold days, although I know everyone's having a lot of cold days recently, but it's not just for cold days, it's for every day of the year. Now, Tamara talks about her Hygge moments, and she actually goes into some detail about particular experiences this year. But what I think I love about what she says most of all is that most of the things, when you stop to think about it, are just not very remarkable. They didn't, they weren't a diamond necklace, or they weren't a gift that, that cost a lot of money, or was, it's not anything to do with the value of the item. It's just got to do with the non-remarkable things, the things that just are day-to-day beautiful instances. So she talks about her holiday memories, and I was going to just take a minute to tell you a little bit about mine too, because, well, I just think that they represent, for me, Hygge. And maybe as we're talking here, you can sit back, take your cup of tea, and just remember what happened to you this year, or not just Christmas, anytime, any day of the year. But for me, it was that there was a focus at the holidays. So I went up to Scotland to visit my son and grandson. My little grandson and I traveled by train up from where he lived in Edinburgh to where my son lives. And it was really a wonderful train journey. And that is a Hygge experience for me. I love trains. But what was the thing that was so beautiful and not very remarkable was how we spent Christmas Day in a big room with high ceilings, huge, like a chandelier lights, curtains that were thick and cozy, and windows that overlooked out onto the landscape of the Scottish Highlands, just rolling hills. And it was raining, so you can imagine the rain was falling on the window. And my little grandson and I were sitting there playing Jenga. And of course, he didn't want to play with the rules, and we just spent all day building Jenga monstrosities and then having them collapse on us. And that's the game where you put bricks or little cubes of wood and you stack them. Anyway, boxes of chocolates all over the table. Malteser is my favorite, and cups of hot coffee, and just that was it. That was my Hygge. Nothing terribly, incredible or remarkable. It was just warm, comfortable hugs and family. And then my second big moment was when I came home to Switzerland for New Year. And it was a completely different kind of Hygge, but the same essence, which was with my other son and his wife and their little boy, Max, who's just like 9 months old now, just adorable little child. And just seeing the world, through his eyes. He would look at the lights. Oh my gosh, I'm so emotional. And his little eyes would just like glow. They would just light up like, oh my goodness. And it was that bliss that he felt about his existence. He's just here on the planet for 9 months and just learning so much. And the look in my son's eyes with his little boy and his wife, I've never seen them smile so big. Those smiles, that was Hygge for me. And then having her parents with us too, sitting around, bottles of prosecco, and eating a traditional Russian meal for our New Year dinner. That was it. That was, and so that was like nothing. We didn't spend thousands of dollars on a meal or anything fancy. We just were together. So that was Hygge. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that to take me quite so far down memory lane, but it was lovely. And maybe you've got some stories too that you're having a little cry now to remember, or maybe you're missing someone. It's emotional. It's an amazing. It's kind of the effect of this word Hygge, though. It just takes you so deep. Anywho, another thing that Tamara talks about is fond memories of the past. And not so much the year or the place, but the details, like I've just described mine. The candle glow, the essence, the essence of the experience. Unhurried time with people that you love. So that's kind of another, and she says, here's some ways to get started if you want to experience Hygge in your life. First of all, put on your, I'm going to read this, your Hygge buxer? I'm reading it. I still can't pronounce it. Anyway, pants that are comfortable, that you wouldn't go out in the world in public. A pair of baggy pants, yoga pants, leggings, whatever. Put them on. It immediately makes you feel comfy and safe and you. That's the first thing to do. And then you can create a little Hygge nook. She goes a Hygge krog. I think that's the word. It's called a cozy nook. And it's a comfy chair, cup of tea, fresh flowers, just maybe a view of nature, and that little nook is your secret place. That's your Hygge place, your Hygge nook. Those are two things you can do to get started. And I know, and I would love to encourage you to tell me how you have created that experience in your home. The last time we had a conversation about this, some of the descriptions of how you've decorated your houses was amazing. I loved it. I just loved it. So do that. Do more of that. So let's start with the question simply. How do you get your Hygge on? What do you do in your home with your clothes, with your memories to get that feeling of Hygge? I'd love to know. Let's start a conversation. And just a reminder to have a wonderful day, to make this the day when Hygge comes into your life. You just feel comfortable and safe and at home. Call a friend, call your kids, call your grandkids. Just be connected and feel that warmth and that coziness. So thank you for being here. Thank you for joining into my Hygge today. And I do look forward to the answer to the question of how you get your Hygge on. Look forward to hearing your answers and joining the conversation. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.